When we think about who are maker spaces for? Don't think they're only for science and tech students, but can you talk a little bit about that idea about how any student can benefit and get involved, and maybe an experience you've seen and how that's come to life?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that when we look at makerspaces, there are definitely makerspaces being utilized at the university level. So
Mhm.
UVA has more than 20 distinct spaces on their campus for making, but it does not preclude the youngest learners who would definitely benefit from using their hands and learning new technologies. And so when I think of who's using them, again, it's the question of what we want students to be learning and what will then be integrated into these spaces as a result. So for instance, I'm working with a middle school right now in a rural area, and they really wanted to emphasize some digital design, but not in such a way that it was intimidating or costly or time consuming. And so we worked really carefully on creating the scope of the project to be sure that what we were asking students to do was navigable with really very little instruction, but had a fun yield and a great result that kids would be excited about. So where we landed with this particular space is the one tool they bought is a vinyl cutter where kids can go in and make simple 2-dimensional designs that can support their maybe literacy. So if they're reading a book, they could make a motto or a logo for the character, for instance, and then actually create it and put it on their reading notebook and have some projects of personal interest aligned with their learning.